for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Toledo's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Gleason. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
At the 17. Good enough for a first down.
Off play action. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to Johnson. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Holly.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to take a shot. Makes a catch at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Miami endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Yager Stadium, and the Red Hawks came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
To the air, it's Gleason.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Rudolph. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Holly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll leave it with him. Got room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Holly. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Traynor. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rockets! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
14, Toledo, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
That's reeled in. It's Holly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Back to throw. It's Gleason. He spins that thing down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to look downfield again. He's got it down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The handoff to Johnson. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Fires to the middle. Lost the defense, he's wide open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Rockets want to move quickly. They'll move the tight end. This time they'll go to the running game. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Toledo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finds his man. It's Bryant. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the first down and still on his feet. Into the secondary on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
On spin move. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They unleashed an aerial assault. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Brought over the middle. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Run in the red zone, it's Johnson. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The RPO, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Toledo, 17.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rockets offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. Turning it on. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Rockets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. From the gun. Got it behind the line. It's Trainer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Got a man. It's Givens. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Rockets will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they make...
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Slams it ahead. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pop.
Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Toledo. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to pass on second down. Trying to barrel in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak for it. Touchdown, Toledo! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well on designed run.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they've regained the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Set to kick this one.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Rides to back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Got his man in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rockets will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Finding an escape route. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. The inside handoff. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to...
Breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Some misdirection with the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rockets decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Drills him with the stiff arm. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Rasmussen. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Johnson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
On to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Rockets look to do some damage in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Rockets! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll give it to Johnson. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He's taking the deep shot. Can't find his man, it'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Toledo! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Got him downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker. It's Bryant. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Givens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.